Welcome, race fans. We are back here with the Laura race tonight. Here, the Cup Series at Kentucky, the Kentucky ice skating rink. Let me put it out there. I do have Jeff Dotson in the booth with me here, so welcome, Jeff. Good to have you back, brother.
Yep, good to be here commentating again tonight. But I've noticed you're starting to get some names for all the racetracks, aren't you?
Well, this one I've always called this Kentucky ice skating rink.
Well, we also got the Iowa Community Swimming Pool.
Yep.
What's some other ones we got?
The Indianapolis Community Swimming Pool. Yeah, those are about. Now Pocono, I'm starting to like again now because it puts on some good races on the new surface. You know, the old surface was man, you just couldn't drive it, so rough. So, all right, well, let's take a look at the race analytics for tonight here, folks. They're doing 125 laps here on this mile-and-a-half track. It's about 187 to 188 miles. Tire window, about 35 to 45 miles or laps, somewhere along in there. Fuel window, I think, is going to be between 45 and 55 laps right in there. And pit road speed, 50 mile an hour. Looking at the track temperature there, air temperature is 84, track temperature is 85. So that's not too bad, Jeff. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right. So, okay, let's run down through the points here real quick here before we got to head to the national anthem. Daniel Falkingham is our points leader. Now, he has tried. I don't know if he's having trouble getting into the server or what, but we have not seen him in. He's logged in, but he is not there. So his name is grayed out like he's not there. Yeah, I think he might be having some of the same problems maybe that Joseph Lombard was having. Anyhow, he's got a 79-point lead there. That's pretty awesome over Aaron Smith. Keaton Jones, third place, 94 points behind. Taylor Benjamin drops to fourth place. He's 100 points back. Justin Ataconis, 107 behind. Jarrett Liebert in sixth, 107 points back there, tied with Justin. Terrell Baker, seventh place, 114 back, tied with Dallas Mahan in eighth. So Joseph Lombard did move up to the ninth place after last week, and he is 116 behind. And John Barry, which John had turned in a very, very good practice time, was at the top, but now he's back to seventh. But he is 128 points behind the leader. Yeah.
Tom Mercier will be in 11th place in points. He is 133 back from the leader. Justin Lisenby's in 12th. He's 146 points back. Jared Darling is in 13th. He's 153 points back. Luke LaFaro is in 14th. He's 154 points back, so he's only 1 point back from Jared. Josh Patterson is in 15th place. He moved up 10 spots from last week, so that was a good race for him. Maybe he can have another good one here tonight, but he is 157 points back from the leader. We've got Elijah Gracia in 16th. He's 160 points back. Spencer Owens is in 17th. He's 161 points back, so he's only 1 point away from Elijah. So if these two can maybe have a good battle tonight, one of those two positions might get kind of changed up a little bit. Stephen Picott is in 18th place. He's 164 points back. Noah Lewis is in 19th, 168 points back. And then we got a tie between 20th and 21st position. Will Klein and Austin Delgado. They are 170 points back from the leader.
Very good, very good. All right, we're looking for stage lap number 60, but coming up later tonight here on MaxSpeedTV is the RFC Super Late Model Series race and the very, very popular Salt Flat IROC Series. Man, that's always a good time to tune into that. They run the old street stocks, and man, they are bad in them things. Gosh. I raced in that before Joseph switched to Wednesday nights. I used to race with them guys, and man, them guys are phenomenal in them street stocks. They do things with them cars that I didn't even know was possible. You know? And they run them at all the tracks: Talladega, Daytona, Michigan. They run them at short tracks. They run medium tracks. They run everything. So, and it's always a good time. But I'm not knocking the RFC series either, because they put on a heck of a show too. With them super late models, that car is bad to the bone. So, all right, well, looks like Will Klein is at the top of the leaderboard as we're about to step away here for the national anthem, folks. We'll be right back after that.
so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red flash, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
All right, folks, we're back, and they are qualifying right now. Nobody's turned in a time, but I want to say hello to everybody there. John, George, D.F. Williams, Zachary, Jaguar, Mrs. Lombard, Mom, I should say, Colby, Fireman, Jake, Robbie Dixon, how you doing? Dodge, or Dog, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Mike, Shadow Wolf, hey buddy, how you doing? Mike Drayton, I believe it is. Shadow Wolf Gaming, yeah. So hello to everybody. I hopefully you guys put on the we'll put on the show. We hopefully that you guys do like the show here tonight. So times are coming in now. So who do we got at the top of the leaderboard there, Jeff?
Jarrett Liebert. Oh, take that back. Elijah Gracia just knocked him off to second. So,
yeah, Elijah's pretty good at this track.
Yeah,
he likes that.
Jarrett had it for a second, and then here comes Elijah, and he bumps him down to second. So
73 1,000ths of a second off.
Yeah.
John Berry to second now. Whoa.
Wow.
Nice lap for John. 60 laps is what we're looking for.
Sean Butler to second.
Oh, boy. He didn't show all of his stuff during practice. I could tell. I could tell. Good racer right there, Sean Butler.
Yes, sir. Well, we also got to remember last week he kind of came. He was a new driver to this league last week, and he came in on a road course, so that really wasn't kind of his forte, you could say. So
but he did all right.
He did, yeah, he did.
Would he finish seventh or sixth or seventh?
Sixth or seventh, yeah. But now he's on an oval tonight, so I think this is the night where we'll watch and see what he can do, because we'll know he'll perform well and he'll probably be up front for most of the night.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, no resets here tonight, folks. So, and I don't know, is there an incident limit?
Let's see.
I'm glad it's under the lights, man. This is cool.
It is. And yes, there is an incident limit of 20 X's.
Ooh, 20. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, John is showing some good speed. John had a great run going last night, and I'll tell you what, he was going to, I think, was going to win that race. I had no doubt in my mind he was going to win that race, and then that big wreck happened at the end. Some of you were watching that for the Nork race last night, and man, I'm telling you, that was a phenomenal finish. You guys got to go back and watch that. That was pretty awesome finish last night. Hopefully, we'll see some of the same here tonight.
Hopefully so.
Oh, Femi O'Mac come in.
Yeah, we got a new pole sitter, Jared Darling.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Whoa. He spanked him.
Yeah, he did. And Josh Patterson knocked Sean Butler down to fourth. So
yeah. Well, Patterson, boy, I'll tell you, after picking up 10 spots in the points last week, he's on his march to the front.
I think he is.
He's going to have to work hard at it because he's a long ways back. I'm telling you, 157 points. That's a lot.
It is. Whoa, Femi O'Lat knocks those guys down now because he's in second.
Dang. Well, that's not a surprise.
No.
Not a big surprise at all there.
Man, but Jared Darling with that blistering lap time.
No kidding, man.
There's still a few guys that haven't qualified, but I think we've probably seen the last of the qualifier. Maybe Daniel Falkingham. He might be the last one to put a time in, but
Josh Robbins on the track right now. This is in the number 8. Let's see what he can do. He hasn't turned in a time yet. I don't know if he's going to make it to the finish line here. Yeah, he's going to make it. It looks like he's going to only get one lap in, maybe. Man, he barely made it by 3 seconds, and where does that put him? 20th. Wow.
Yeah, he's down the charts a little bit.
Yep. Well, we'll get them on the grid here and see where they are. All right, here we go. Jared Darling taking the pole with a 30.826. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Femi O'Lat will start on the outside of the front row in second. Elijah Grassi third. Josh Patterson fourth. Sean Butler back to fifth. John Berry right beside him there in sixth place. Will Klein seventh. Jarrett Liebert eighth. Keaton Jones ninth. And Stephen Hollinger rounds out the top 10. Jeff?
Yep. Tony Hilbrands will start in 11th place tonight. Nathan Dunas will start in 12th. Stephen Picott will start in 13th. Justin Ataconis will start 14th. Tyrell Baker, TCB, he'll start in 15th. Joseph Lombard in 16th. Noah Lewis will start 17th. Tommy Gossett will start 18th. Taylor Benjamin in 19th. Josh Robin will round out your top 20. Rudy?
All right, Luke LaFaro, 21st. Aaron Smith not taking the qualifying time. He's going to start way back in 22nd place. Daniel Falkingham, our points leader, not taking the time either. Going to be starting 23rd. Tom Mercier, 24th. Chuck Sweeting, 25th. Spencer Owens, 26th. Liam Sheen, 27th. Aaron Brown, 28th. And that rounds out the field. Nice. All right, so now I'm just kind of curious as to how these guys are going to handle this slick track out here tonight, Jeff.
That's a good question. I mean, I know the guys that qualified up top here, they've already showed everybody that they got their car control under, under wraps. So, but the guys kind of behind them, kind of out the top 10 there a little bit, might be a little, scary for them at first. But I think once these guys get rubber built up on the racetrack and once they get, a feel for it, I think they'll be okay.
Well, I wanted to give a shout out here. Tommy Gossett asked me to show his sponsor on his car here. So if you wanted to check out his sponsor, Jim Bob's Beard Care, and there's the promo code Outlaw15 for you can go check it out, I guess. There, Jim Bob's Grizzly Beard Care, promo code Outlaw18 for a discount. It's a beard oil, I guess, is what he was saying. So, all right, well, these guys are ready to get them started here. Some of the guys are, I don't know what's going on there. There were guys all over the place, but here we go, folks. Pace car just about ready to head to Pay Road. It does. Jared Darling ready to hit the loud pedal.
Green, green,
And green, 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 we're underway, folks. This is gonna get good. Battle side by side here with Jared Darling and the number 27 as they get all sorted out here. Femi Lat right there. Femi's got a new paint job on that car.
And a new number.
Yeah. I'm just used to seeing the number 3.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I did. You know what? I did shut trading paints off, doggone it, I forgot. Let me turn the bag on here. That might not be the right paint.
What was you seeing? I'm seeing like a purplish red, yellow, black car.
Yeah, kind of like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And I updated mine, so that has to be the right one.
Okay. Well, good battle there between them guys. Femi Lat did lead the first lap. Jared Darling still trying to get that bonus point by grabbing a lap. And he got a pretty good run there, but I think Femi's going to beat him to the line again, and he will get the second lap. So Jared's still battling there for that position. Falkingham, our points leader, already up to 13th.
Wow.
He is just running them down.
He is.
Good night.
It looks like Jared Darling finally had enough of wearing the tires down there, and he just let Femi go. And now he's looking to race Josh Patterson here.
Yeah.
But I think he might just going to be letting him go too, because he knows if he keeps racing the way he is, he might burn up those tires.
Yeah, running that inside line here at Kentucky, that's abusing the tires. That's hurting them really bad.
Yes.
And with Josh on the outside like that, he can't use the whole track to come up. And Femi's starting to put some distance on those guys. He's pulling away. Here comes Elijah Gracia to the inside, passing Sean Butler. Will Klein sitting there in 6th place, picked up 1 position since the start of the race. All right, Stephen Picott getting around Terrell Baker. Those two battling, almost making contact.
Yeah.
Whew, man, that was close. Jarrett Liebert? Wow, what happened to Jarrett? He's going backwards.
I don't know.
Ooh, he started 8th place and he's back to 14th now. Wow. Sorry. All right, who's that going up? Tommy Gossett up through the middle. He's trying to get up through there. Josh Patterson now back up front here. He's running about a half a second behind Femi. I think Femi's kind of taking it easy right now. He knows he's got the lead. Yep. Just no sense in pushing his luck too awful hard. Don't burn them tires up. Do not. But I'll tell you, I'd be a little concerned about Josh Patterson. Picking up 10 positions last week.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. back from Femi, you could see pretty much a single file in about the top 10. Nobody's really battling each other right now. I think they're just trying to kind of ride it out here a little bit. It's going to be so difficult for them to pass, Jeff, that, you know, I think just because of the track condition. And, you know, like we seen Jared do there earlier, you know, really kind of pushing his the battle there with Femi Olat a lot. And he may have kind of cooked up them tires a little bit, because here comes Sean Butler. Look at this, outside.
Yeah,
I don't
nice
know.
At the moment.
Yeah, he's there. He's made his presence known, but he's just not. He's really not pushing the envelope too up. Oh, there he goes to the inside. I don't know if he wanted the inside or the outside. I guess he wanted the inside.
Yeah.
Yep. But Jared should be able to hold him off on the outside here. Good battle going on though between them two. Yeah, oh my gosh. Jared tried keeping him pinned down there on the bottom, and man, almost made contact.
Yeah.
I think that kind of surprised Jared. I don't think he realized he was that close.
I don't think he did.
Yep. Will Klein, 5th place for Will. Elijah Gracia has drifted back to the 7th or 6th place. He's just kind of riding comfortably there. Keaton Jones. Now there's one to kind of keep an eye on tonight. John Barry.
Yeah.
John was good in practice. He was right up there in the top 5 in practice, so we'll watch out for him. He qualified 6th tonight, so he's doing pretty good. How about Falkingham moving into 10th, coming from 23rd? Golly, man.
Amazing.
That guy's alien-like, you know?
Yeah.
He is. Yeah, he's definitely a very, very, very good racer. So, Tony Hillbrands picking up a couple positions. Uh-oh, somebody blinking there. Uh-oh, what happened? Josh Patterson.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to him?
That. I don't know. Let me go back and take a look here. Josh Patterson. He looks fine now.
Yeah, he's fine, but boy, he's losing positions now.
Yeah.
Jared Darling got by him, and here comes Sean Butler trying to get by him.
It looked like he just blinked a little bit there, and that caused him to lose a few positions. I think he was probably just, you know, being kind of self-aware, you know, knowing that he did blink, maybe just trying to, you know, stay out of everybody's way.
Yep, or somebody might have said something to him, hey, you're blinking really bad, or...
Yeah.
And Will Klein kind of boxed in at the moment here watching this just up ahead of him. He's got a bird's eye view of that, so... That's a good battle there between Sean and Josh. Boy, they look pretty evenly matched right now. Beautiful track right here. It's just a shame that it's so slick out here for the guys. You know, there was a controversial call that I heard some guys complaining about in NASCAR, real NASCAR, about the concrete tracks. Now, I believe this is a concrete track. It's not asphalt. And they were saying, oh, and Sean did make that pass on Josh, but saying that the asphalt had a lot better potential than the concrete did. Do you agree with that, or I don't know. Well, I'm not sure how I feel about it. You know, I don't like the concrete surface, like Dover and this track and
Bristol.
Yeah, that used to be asphalt.
The funny thing about that is, you know, my guys, when we race on Tuesday nights, we were at Bristol last night, and we were actually talking about that.
Yep.
When we were racing, we were like, everybody was like, man, I miss the old Bristol where you could just like drive it down into the corner and push the guys up the racetrack. We was like, yeah, that's what we want to see back. You know, that's what made Bristol Bristol. Yep. When they changed it to concrete, that went away, and that's what kind of made Bristol kind of the boring track it is today. Yeah. So I was telling them, I was like, man, we need to, you know, try to get, you know, I was like, that's what they need to do for one thing is bring Bristol back to asphalt and take, now, to me, Dover's kind of 50-50. Dover sometimes has some good races and sometimes doesn't. So I wouldn't mind seeing it kept as concrete. It really doesn't affect it too much. Yeah. Kentucky, asphalt, and it really still didn't help much to me. I mean, it's still one of those mile-and-a-half cookie cutter tracks, and I mean, there's there's a lot of things you could really do to help those tracks. So, I mean, the change of that really didn't affect it much, because I think with those tracks, you need to work with the car's performance and the car's aerodynamics in order to get them to work correctly at those types of tracks. So changing it up like that, I don't really think it mattered too much here.
Yeah. Well, Femi's not like really driving away from these guys. He's 1 second ahead of Jared Darling. I mean, it's not like he's, you know, just keeps leaving them, you know.
Yeah.
You know, they're kind of back and forth a little bit. Now I dropped down to about 0.8 of a second. But I think as time goes on here, we may see some guys that have saved their tires maybe be able to outperform some of the other ones. But I'll tell you what, Josh Patterson, he is, wow, these guys behind him are hungry for that position really bad.
Yeah, they are.
Will Klein, Elijah Gracia, oh, they almost made contact. Will had a little slick coming out of turn 4 right there. And here comes John Barry looking to the inside of Elijah Gracia. They raced together last night, man. You talk about phenomenal racing, those two, Elijah and John Barry. Phenomenal racing. John, you know, he did his usual, stayed in the back. They raced at Daytona. He stayed in the back for the first half of the race, and that second half of the race, he just come alive. Here goes Daniel. Daniel's up to 9th now, and he's looking to pass all 3 of these guys. Oh, contact!
Oh.
Barry! Holy smokes!
Wow.
And right there, boy, I'll tell you what, Keaton Jones was coming right down the hill into Daniel Falkingham.
Yeah.
Wow, that put John Barry back to 10th now. A little scary moment there. Dang.
That it was.
Whew. That was almost the first caution of the race. Here comes Will Klein taking a look to pass Josh Patterson, and it looks like he's going to be able to do it. I don't know what happened to Patterson's car, but boy, she sure is falling.
Yeah.
Well, Jacob, be pretty cool, you know. Yeah, Jacob said he's hoping that he can run in the Laurel Series. Well, I think it'd be pretty cool. You'd be surprised how many people have been in my chat that have, after they've watched a few of these races, that they've wanted to join the league that I was broadcasting. I mean, you would be surprised. There's a lot. I mean, I'm not bragging or nothing. I'm just stating a fact that probably, I'm going to say maybe 30 or 40 of them in the last couple of years that I've had, you know, say, I'm going to join this series. And they have.
Yeah.
You know, so that's pretty cool. Tony Hillbrands. Here comes Josh Robin. Now, here's another one came from 20th, and he's into the mix. Let's see how close Sean Butler is. He's right on the tail of Jared Darling now, and they have closed the gap a little bit on Femi and Lat. They're down to about a half a second now. I think Femi, they're probably starting to feel a little bit of the tire wear now. Falkingham got by Elijah Gracia. He's up to 7th. That's amazing. After starting 23rd, I'm blown away by that. That's pretty odd. That just shows you the skill level he's at and why he is 79 points ahead of second place Aaron Smith.
Yeah.
And Aaron is, he's clear back in 23rd. Gosh. But these guys are taking their time right now, you know. They're kind of feeling the track out, and as they get more rubber laid down on the track, it'll probably change. Joseph Lombard, now he's battling here. They're going to get by Taylor Benjamin. Chuck Sweeting sitting there in 25th place for Chuck, right where he started. He's not ready to move to the front yet.
No. Now we got another guy in your chat saying he wants iRacing, Mr. Doge.
Yeah, there you go. Well, all you got to do is go to iRacing.com and sign up. You get some free tracks, some free cars to start out with, and Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, it's only like $12 for a month. You can try it out, and if you don't like it, you know, but you can drive it with. I'm not sure, Jeff. With your, can you drive it with a keyboard?
No.
No, a controller.
You have to have either an Xbox controller or now a PlayStation 4 controller, which is compatible now with Microsoft PCs, and or a joystick. But what's of course best is a steering wheel. But those can get pricey. So I mean, if you want to start out, But I will warn you guys in chat, if you do try to start out, please save up and get a steering wheel first, because if you come into iRacing and start running on a controller, you will get chewed out by veteran iRacers. They'll tell you to leave the room, and they'll start just doing all kinds of crazy stuff to you.
You bet.
Just a heat of a warning there. If you want to get into iRacing, please save up and try to get a steering wheel, because if you use a controller, you're going to hear from a lot of people that won't be too happy. But I mean, it's doable. But I'm just saying that, you know, you've got the die-hard people in there that just want to, you know, cause trouble, and they're like,
Well, look at this here. We're going to have a three-way battle here between these drivers up in the front.
Yes.
And we're only not quite halfway to the first stage yet.
No, we're not.
And Femi, you know, he did pull away. I got to say now, they can get to Femi. But getting by Femi could be a whole different story.
Could be. I mean, Femi's been out front for quite a while now, and he's loving that clean air. And I think when you get a driver out there, and he's been out there as long as Femi has, it's going to be a really tough game to get around him, because he's going to make sure that he tries his best to stay in that clean air. You know, this ain't a restrictor plate track where, you know, sometimes you leave the clean air to get behind somebody and save fuel. You can't do that here. So he's going to try to stay out front.
Well, Falkingham finally got around Josh Patterson. Josh goes back to 7th place after being in 2nd.
Yeah.
I'd still like to know what the heck happened there. He had to have either gotten loose or tapped the wall, or, you know, and it don't take much to do a little damage to these cars. Josh Robin just drove right around him. So something is amiss with Josh Patterson's car.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but maybe he did it by design. I don't know. Maybe he got up there to see how hard he could push it, and then he said, okay, now I know how hard I can push it, and he's backed it off a little bit and said, I'll just ride for a while. It's a long race. This is a long race. 125 laps here is a long race. Femi, less than 0.4 of a second back to 2nd.
Yep.
Well, it's been pretty good racing so far, man, but, you know, it's been all Femi Olat so far, leading the first 31 laps of this race, but it could change. You just never know.
Yeah. I see a few more people here talking about, I'll just say a few things here, a few more for Hall M34. I'll tell you right now, I've only got 12 meg download internet connection, and that works decent most of the time. But now if you want to start streaming and stuff like that, you're going to need a lot more upload than what I've got. You're going to need probably about 6-7 upload speed to start streaming. But if you've got around 12 download, you'll be good to go with that. And then Jacob, I see you said you can only do Wi-Fi. That could cause you some issues. iRacing doesn't work too good with Wi-Fi. You would need hardwired connection.
You can hardwire. Yep.
Yeah.
Now Keaton Jones, 5th place. He's picked up 4 positions. I don't know how's the racing going in the back here. Now Spencer Owens, he is 17th after starting 26th. I look for Spencer to work a lot closer to the front. Tom Mercier finally did make it in.
He did, so that's good. And he's running on the lead lap in 18th right now. He's right behind Spencer. So if these two, you know, can start hitting their marks, and, you know, to keep you know, kind of constant here, I think they might be able to. But as I say that, looks like I think he's going a lap down, maybe. Or where'd he come from?
Where's John Barry?
John Barry's a lap down.
Oh, he must have pitted.
I think he did.
He did pit.
Because his car's clean. There ain't. I didn't see him spin out or anything. Let me.
Yep, he must have made his first pit stop.
Yeah, he did back on lap 31. He was on pit lane.
Yep, and now look at him just running these guys down.
Yeah, he's got fresher tires now, but
Sure.
the thing is, he's a lap down in 28. Oh!
Are you kidding me? No!
Oh, he's going to hit the wall!
Oh, no.
Caution.
Caution out.
Oh, there goes
and
Joseph Lombard
Lombard.
smacking him now. Oh, that is not what Joseph needed right there.
Let's go back and take a look at this, folks. Poor John Barry just got done getting off a pit road.
Yeah, and then poor Joseph Lombard. I don't know really what happened to him and why he hit him, but we'll take a look.
Yeah, it looks like maybe Joseph just come around, maybe, out of nowhere. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go on board here because we've seen what happened with John.
Yeah.
Let's ride along here with Joseph Lombard. Let's see exactly. Wrong one. Cockpit. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
I'm thinking Rudy and Joseph just didn't know really what was going on.
He did not see what happened there.
No.
Let me go back here a little ways. Let me rewind this back a little bit. Okay, come on. Anytime now. You know, it's so hard to see here at Kentucky with that wall right there.
Yeah.
And I think what happened was he just come around. They come around the corner here, and I just don't think Joseph seen him. There was a car ahead of Joseph, and I just don't think that he seen him in time. You know,
I don't think so. No.
It doesn't look like he was even trying to avoid him. Well, I guess maybe he did. He tried to steer left, and he decided to go right. It was too late. Too late to make that decision. So, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now that's horrible news for both of them drivers, man. I'm telling you. Well, they're all coming to pit road, and it doesn't look like Jared Darling got out first. It was Sean Butler.
Yeah, Sean Butler did.
Wow. Well, let's get a word in with Sean here. Where's he at? Sean Butler, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy, what's going on?
Well, how's the racing been?
It's been pretty good. A little snug on the long run, but overall, it's pretty good.
Yeah? Well, you were battling there with Jared Darling. You took a couple looks there to try to get by him, and then you just kind of settled in behind him. Was that what you were just going to kind of ride out till you got new tires?
Yeah, I was riding there for a while. I saw the 48 come in, so I started trying to push it again, and then he just let me by, I think, there, and then the other car just pitted, so just kind of found myself up front.
Well, I'll tell you what, great pit stop there. You beat Jared Darling and the likes of even Femi Lat off of pit road, you know, so you must have did something right on pit road. So, all right, well, now what's the plan from here? Just lead as many laps as you can, or try to get the stage?
Just try to keep it up front. I'm not worried about winning the stage or anything. Just keep it up here and see what we can do.
Okay, well, all right, well, brother, good luck out there for the rest of the race, and just keep digging.
Thanks, Rudy. Hey, Rudy, I have a quick question for you.
Okay.
It's a rules question. Can I go whenever I want, or is it on green? Or do you not know?
I do not know. Why don't you, I'll drop you in with Joseph, and you can ask him.
That's all right. I ain't worried about it. I'll just go when I'm on green.
Okay. All right. Good luck.
Thanks, Rudy. Later.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that.
I'm not either. Well, let's he's sitting on pit road, I think, still yet, isn't he? Let's grab
Joseph, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, sorry about your bad luck there, brother. You just come around, and there was nowhere for you to go. Couldn't steer out of it. But I got a question for you before we go into that. Can Sean Butler go when he wants after the green, or does he have to go on green?
No, he can go whenever he wants.
Oh, okay. Well, let me drag him up here so we can let him know that. Okay.
I'll drop down and tell him.
Okay. Sean, you can go whenever you want to, Joseph said.
Yep, I asked in chat in here, and they told me that too. I thought it was. I just wanted to clarify because I'm in a couple leagues, so I just wanted to make sure I got the right stuff.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thanks, Rudy.
Well, anyhow, Joseph, sorry about your bad luck there, man. How bad is the car?
Oh, we're done.
Oh, you're done.
Oh, it's 32 minutes. I'm done. Well, you know, it didn't. I started 16. I had to start in the back. I was for a reason, blinking for a reason, so I decided to give myself an EOL. So I was just hanging in the back, and You know, I saw him spin, and I just did. Of course, I was right behind someone, but I also didn't think John was going to spin that far down the racetrack either. So, I didn't help my case. So, it is what it is. So,
do me a favor, Beans. You're done. Make a list. I think Jeff's going to do it too. Make a list of the top 10 in the stage, so I can get those points added in.
Will do, man.
Okay, Jeff, you're going to do that too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then he usually sends it to me in chat, you know, messenger chat. We'll get him going, Jeff.
All right, pace cars back into pit road. And there's the green flag. We're back underway here at Kentucky for the Laura Cup Series.
Well, I'll tell you what, since Sean Butler's out front now, Joseph, you want to go back down, or you want to stay up here, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll probably hang out with you guys for a little while, because I'm not going to be driving for a while.
Yeah, okay. Are you going to try to get it fixed up?
Yeah, just in 30 minutes.
3 minutes?
30.
Oh, 30, because it blew the motor?
Yeah, but I mean, it was all front-end damage.
Well, here goes Will Klein to second.
Yeah. And he's coming up through the field here from 7th place.
Daniel, did you see where Falkingham's at?
Yeah, he's already made it up in the top 5. Well, he's 4th now. Wow, he's moving.
He started 23rd.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
I mean, well, you also, when you remember, Rudy, when you was talking about there earlier at the start of the race, he had made up about 10 to 12 positions in 4 laps.
I know it. It's
so,
crazy.
I mean, he's got a fast race car out here tonight. And you know, he's coming to the front looking at this right here.
Yeah. Well, Joseph, what do you think of Sean Butler? Pretty good racer, isn't he?
Well, so far, half a second lead over the second place battle that's happening right now with Will Klein, Jared Darling, and yeah, so far so good.
Yeah, he's a good racer. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'd pit him right up against. He's a quality racer. You know. Oh, we got a spin.
Caution.
Yep, and that is back. I'm trying to catch up with him here. Aaron Brown. Looked like there was some contact there.
Yeah, he hit the wall coming off turn 2, and he come down across the nose of the 18 car of Nathan Dunas.
Yep, I'm on board with him here now. Yeah, Nathan Dunas is to his inside. Oh, my. And he was running good, too. Aaron Brown come from 28th. I hope he didn't get too much damage on that car.
Yeah, hopefully not, but it looked like he did hit that inside wall pretty hard, so he could have got some engine damage.
Oh, I see what happened. Tony Hilbrand's got a little bit loose, and I think he thought Tony was going to come up the hill, so he kind of made a little bit of a right turn.
Yeah.
And that hit him into the wall right there. Oh, yeah, he hit pretty hard.
Well, I mean, right where he started to make that right turn, Rudy, was kind of like in a I'm not saying in like a bad thing way here. I'm just saying that where he made that turn was kind of in a bad spot because it's right there where that safer barrier ends. And usually at racetracks where safer barriers end, they kind of jag out a little bit. Yep. So I think he kind of just made that right turn at the wrong time to kind of steer away from that car, and that was what caused this.
Yep. Well, Sean Butler come down pit road. What?
Yep. He did.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
Maybe some strategy call here, Rudy. Maybe he knows something these other drivers don't, or he just likes to top off that fuel tank and get some fresh tires on that car.
Well, that put Jared Darling out front. Lead a lap, gets a bonus point. Much needed bonus point for Jared Darling. He is back in 13th. 13th in the points, so much needed right there. Man, what a point lead that Falkingham's got. Man, I can't believe that.
79 points over Aaron Smith.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
What's wrong with your internet there, Joseph?
Yeah, I was originally going to start 16th, and I decided to give myself an EOL at the beginning just because I was blinking real bad, so I was just trying to stay out of the way. It was getting better, but like I said, that wreck I was involved in had nothing to do with it. Like I said, I just was just staying out of the way till it got better, and then I was starting to charge up to the through the field, and then that's when John spun down in front of me. Like I said, had no idea. I thought he was going to stay up higher than where he was going to be at, and by the time he spun down to my lane, I was just too late. I don't know if you guys so I was really trying to steer away from it. It's just too late.
Yeah, you didn't know whether to go left, and then you turned back to the right, and it was just too late. Yeah, if you'd, it's so hard to see with that wall right there, and you just come around the corner, and there he was, you know. And you had a car ahead of you too, and that made it even harder to see.
Yeah, that was also playing a factor as well. Like, I just could not, for the most part, I just could not see. But like I said, I did see him spin up the racetrack and hit the wall, and I did see him coming spinning down. But I thought he was going to stay up higher than I thought he was. And I just, like I said, I tried to slam on the brakes and avoid it, and it was just too late. Just nothing I could do.
Well, let's see. You guys go to Las Vegas next week?
Yeah, that's another... I think it's Las Vegas next week.
No, Atlanta
next week. Yeah,
that's a good track with these.
Not sure if I should be looking forward to that track, but we'll see.
That's a good track with these cars, man. They hook up nice. You know, I remember we talked before the race tonight, and I told you Kentucky. I heard from last night there from Bobby Chaney. Kentucky's difficult to drive. You know, out of all the mile and a halves. He said it's really difficult. You know, you got to be right on the wheel every minute. And but Atlanta, man, I'll tell you what, flat foot that baby. That's awesome. It's going to be good racing next week. We'll just look forward to a good run next week.
Yeah, I hope I can complete all the laps that I did tonight. Hopefully, my connection could be better too.
Yeah. Well, you need to maybe restart your router and modem and all that. You know, that usually helps.
Well, what's crazy is that it looked fine before the session started, and I didn't think I had any problems. I even checked it, and everything was fine. But as soon as I got into the race, that's when it really got worse. So, I don't know.
All right, well, we're getting ready to go back green here. Jared Darling and Will Klein on the front row. Falkingham and Keaton Jones in row 2. How about Josh Robin coming from the back of the field up to the front, and Spencer Owens? So, we've got some guys that were way in the back are now in the front. John Barry still sitting on pit road, and Joseph. I hope both of you can at least get back out there. You know, never give up. Never give up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to gain any more spots or any more points, but you know what? I might as well just run laps once I'm able to get back out there.
Let's see, at least see how it's going to run. All right, here we go. Pace cars in. Jared Darling waiting on that green flag. He's waiting this time, and he hits the gas. Green, green, green. Well, you know that late pit stop there for Sean Butler put him clear back in 14th, Jeff.
Yeah, I don't really know what that was all about.
Yeah, Rudy, I don't know either. God, they only did like a lap or something.
Yeah.
But now Will Klein trying to get the lead. And I haven't seen that outside line come in yet. I'm not too impressed with the outside line yet.
No, I'm not either. That outside line just, I mean, but that's kind of tough, though. I mean, with this racetrack, you know, you do burn your tires up usually when you are down there on that very bottom, but sometimes it is the dominant lane. So, I mean, you know, that's
look
just
at this. Keaton Jones drove it in there, but boy, he had to lift.
Yeah. See, coming off the corners, though, that's where you want to be, is on that high side. But through the middle of the corner, you want to go low. It's kind of like an arc kind of like deal. But most mile and a half tracks run like that, though. So.
Yeah. Well, Falkingham got by him, so he goes into third. That was a good race between them four right there, actually doing really well. Josh Robin now, Spencer Owens, and I'm sure these two are probably semi-working together, and they may be working together there with Tony Hilbrands. Tony's having a good run.
He is.
Hey, look at this, Chuck Sweeting. Whoa, up to 8th place. Go, Chuck. He was a big factor a couple weeks ago there. Man, he ran so good.
Yeah, he did.
Well, Joseph, you don't have any weeks off in your schedule, huh?
Just a couple of them, but that's very late in the season.
Yeah, I didn't even look at that. You know, I forgot about looking at that.
Yeah, it's all good, but yeah, they're not happening until late in the season.
4th of July.
Yeah, I figured there's going to be people that's not going to be here.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
I would say not too many people, so I thought I'd give that a week off, and then.
Yep.
Yeah, so far, yeah, not a week off for a while, so we'll be racing for a little bit.
Oh yeah, good. That's what I like. Get the schedule going and keep her going. You know.
Yep.
All right, so now let's see. Terrell Baker running in 13th. Oh my gosh! Wow, Femi Olat and Noah Lewis. Where did he come from?
I don't know.
Man, he drove it in there.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, almost comes up the hill. Here comes Femi Olat to the inside. Josh Patterson back here now. He's back in 14th. He was clear up to second. Wow, something happened to that car. I think we may have to talk to him under the next caution.
I think it's his blinking, Rudy. Because I think remember he did blink there before that first caution, and I think he blinked again after that. So it might be he might just be kind of playing like a cautious kind of thing here to do with that. Because I mean that's a sportsman-like thing to do. If you know that you're blinking on iRacing or something like that, you don't really want to cause a problem for other drivers. So most of the time, you will see a driver when he's blinking just kind of back off, take it easy, and try to let the guys know where he's at. Yep. So that could be what's happening here, but I haven't seen him blink for a while, so I don't really know, but I have seen him blink a couple times, so that's maybe just what I'm thinking could be the issue, why he's back so far.
John Butler coming up on Spencer Owens. Josh Robin blinking a little bit. He usually does have a blinking problem.
That's normal for him.
Yeah, normal for him, yep. That's not normal for Joseph. It's rare that we see Joseph blinking.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what, this is really heating up in the front here. Jared Darling, Will Klein, Daniel Falkingham, and Keaton Jones. This is getting pretty warm up here.
It is. And before that last caution we had, Rudy, I seen Will Klein hit the wall a couple times coming off turn 4. So it's kind of actually amazing that damage hasn't hurt his car any. But it looks like maybe they fixed it on pit road, because it doesn't look like there's any scrapes like there was that last time I saw it. So maybe they fixed that damage.
Well, Will Klein's sitting right there, man. He's looking for a way to get around. He's looking for a way to get around him, and he's actually doing a little bump draft in there with Jared Darling on that backstretch.
Well, you know that Jared is just trying his best to keep out in that clean air. Like, we talked about the leader, last time was out there, trying to keep that clean air, because this ain't a restrictor plate track. It ain't going to really benefit you none to get behind the guy. So, I mean, yeah, so Will Klein's going to have to really just, kind of buckle down here and try his best to get around Jared, because Jared's just going to try his best to keep him behind.
Well, John Barry's back out on the track, and they're closing in on him now. He is
caution.
We have a caution. Taylor Benjamin.
Taylor Benjamin, yeah.
Oh, let's go back and see what happened to Taylor. God, he was running so good, too.
Like he got into the wall from off turn 2.
Running pretty good right here. Jarrett Liebert on his inside.
Yeah, Jarrett Liebert come right up in front of him and clipped the wall, and I think that scared him, and he got into the wall as well and went down into the inside wall.
Oh, yeah. You know how that is. Sometimes and he got punted.
Yeah, by the 85 there.
Oh, my
Stephen
gosh,
Hollinger.
yeah. Yep, Stephen Hollinger kind of punted him there. That didn't help him any.
No, that didn't. I think if Stephen might have not been there, I think he might have been okay. But
yeah, Stephen, he's got some front end damage now on that car.
Yeah, that there was just a racing incident.
Yep.
And here they come to pit road.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Rudy, I want to clarify too. This is the stage. We're going to count this as the stage.
Oh, okay, very good. Well, then Jared Darling is our stage winner.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for letting me know that.
And thank you for letting me know that too, because I wasn't going to write nothing down.
Well, yeah. Well, now how do you get them all? Do you want us to wait till they come off of pit road and then count it? Or
no, I'm already counting it. It's okay. I'll give it to you guys soon.
Okay, you're writing all the names down then?
Yeah, you're good.
Very good. Thank you. Yeah, just send that to me on Messenger or something, and then when I do the points, I'll probably do them tonight after the race. That's what I did last week. I did them right after the race. So, well, Jared Darling, let's get a word in with him. You want to talk to him, Jeff?
Yep, sure.
Grab him and here, I'll grab him and drag him up for you.
I got him.
Here you go.
Jared Darling, you got a copy?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, not much, man. Well, tell us about that, my friend. And you got the stage win. How's it feel?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't really know if I've won too many stages before, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, the car feels great. And we've just been trying to keep it up front. Got the pole, too, so it's been a good start so far. I just need to figure out a little bit in 1 and 2. I feel like I'm missing a little bit of time in 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 feels really, really good for me. I just got to kind of work a little bit here, figure out 1 and 2, because I'm getting beat there, I feel like. But other than that, the car feels great, and the race is going great so far.
Yeah, well, other than feeling like you're getting beat through 1 and 2, as you mentioned it, you got the pole, you've got a stage win now, and you've had a front-running car most of the night here so far. So how much does that give you, kind of like in, just oomph or whatever to, kind of go through and try to do your best to get a win here tonight?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It gives me a little, some confidence or whatever to, for that first stage, I was top 3 the whole time, and I felt like that first long run there, Femi kind of pulled away from me, and then I caught back up to him. So that was nice to be able to keep up on the long run as well. So yeah, I definitely have a lot of confidence here as we're, about halfway through this thing, and hopefully we can keep it clean and have a good race up front and be talking to you here in about 65 laps or so.
Awesome, Jared. Well, thanks for talking with us here, and good luck with the rest of the race. Congratulations on winning the stage.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, very good. Congrats.
Oh. I tried to move Jared out at the same time you did, and I accidentally moved him back into the booth.
Oh. Whoops. Well, Stephen Picard stayed out and got a lap led, and it doesn't look like he's going to come to pit road either.
No.
He's going to stay out a little older tires, maybe. I don't know.
This is a, I mean, I've done this before in my I actually did it last night, and it actually paid off for me, actually. But we'll see how it pays off for Stephen here and see if he can.
He's got 16 laps on them tires.
Well,
make that 17 here at the line.
I had about 25 on mine last night, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, get him.
2 different tracks. I was in Bristol, and he's at Kentucky. So
Bristol, yeah, that's a little different, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, get him going here, brother.
Will do. Yeah, we'll definitely see how this pays off for him staying out on these older tires and what these guys behind him and beside of him have. So see how this plays out here as we get ready for the restart here. Stage winner Jared Darling will start on the outside on this restart. And look at that, Rudy, the number 30 car, Daniel Falkingham, restarting in third.
I know it. He's got to finish up here. He got some good stage points on that, so that's going to help him. But even extend that out further. Aaron Smith didn't. He didn't even finish in the top 10. So
I don't think so. No. Yeah. Oh, here's the green flag. We're back underway at Kentucky for the Laura Cup Series, and that actually was a pretty good restart there for Stephen there.
But Jared did not go.
No,
what the heck happened there?
I don't know. I mean, is it a possibility that he didn't spin his tires? I mean, that's you wouldn't think. I mean, that is possible. Anything's possible, but you wouldn't think on new tires that he would. But and the 19 car is going back fast now.
Yep, here goes Falkingham. Oh, yep, he's going to get past him. Now it's a battle between Will and Daniel Falkingham.
Yeah.
Will has not led a lap yet today until right now. He's going to lead one.
There he goes. Yep. Man, but
Josh Robin and Spence and Jared Darling up there. Oh my gosh.
Whew. Josh Robin, I think he about made contact with Daniel Falkingham there. Ooh, Jared trying to get back up to the front.
Oh, that's the thing now that they got new tires, seeing they're packed back up here after the caution.
Yeah.
Man, they're all over each other. I can't believe how far Josh has come up through this field.
Yeah, I can't either.
Him and Falkingham both.
Yeah, just circle those two for biggest movers out here tonight because, man, they've put on a show. Now here comes Sean Butler looking to get back up front. He's in 5th place, and following him, Keaton Jones.
Yeah, Keaton, I've been watching him tonight. Josh Robin got really tight.
Wow.
Butler almost got into the back of him.
Yeah, Femi Olat got around Spencer Owens, and now he's trying to get around Keaton Jones and Sean Butler.
Oh, my. Yeah, he's coming.
Yes, he is.
He started second today, and he's getting back up there. Here comes Josh Patterson. Whatever was wrong with Josh's car, I think he's got it figured out now, and he's
I think he does.
Heading back to the front.
Yeah, he's back in the top 10 here. Oh, we got a spin? Yeah, we got a spin off turn 2.
I thought I seen something there. That
Tom
was
Mercier.
Oh, no.
It looks like he's done the same thing that... No. Oh, him and Noah Lewis had contact in turn 2, and it got him spun around.
Okay, yeah, Noah's right behind him.
And I think he also got some extra help from Justin Atacolis.
Well, we're about to find out right here because here they go into turn 1. Tom cuts it down. Noah Lewis is down there. And it looks like Noah come out a little bit. Yeah, he kind of swung up a little bit on Tom.
Yeah.
Tom kind of come down, but I think it was those two just kind of made they both moved down and up at the same time. Yeah. And Tom was okay until Ataconis got into the back of him.
Man, but I mean, I'm not saying nothing bad about the drivers tonight, Rudy, but it seems like that the past 4 cautions we've had have been in turn 2 with somebody getting driven from behind because they just don't know what's going on.
Yep. Well, you heard what you heard what Jared Darling said about the 1 and 2 he was having a tough time with.
Yeah.
So, but 3 and 4 he said felt good. So there could be an issue with 1 and 2.
Could be.
There is some bumps down there, isn't there?
There is. Oh yes. That's actually a good thing to. I actually kind of forgot about those. It's been kind of so long I've ran here at Kentucky on iRacing, Rudy. There are bumps on the bottom of 1 and 2. If you hit those the wrong way, they can upset your car.
Yep. Well, let's get up here. Let's talk to Will Klein and see how he's running here. Will Klein, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Will, how's the car feeling out there tonight? You got a tough guy right behind you there.
Yeah, car's feeling pretty good. I like the lines I'm running tonight.
Yeah, well, you're looking mighty strong out there, I'm telling you. Can you hold off Folkingham?
Yeah. Aero push on these cars, you can definitely keep your track position pretty easily.
Oh, very good. That's awesome, man. I didn't realize that. Well, how much is the downforce helping you out there, and the clean air? Is that helping any?
Yeah, clean air helps a huge amount.
Really?
It drives completely. It's way tighter when you're up behind somebody.
Oh, I could about imagine. Yeah, I didn't realize there'd be that much aero around these cars. Being they put more downforce on them. I thought it would be a lot better, but wow, that's good to know. Well, congrats for being up front, man. That's a great job. You kind of battled back there. What about some of the battles back there? Is it tough to pass?
Yeah, it's definitely tough to pass. It takes either it takes a huge run or just you have to go and grind it out.
All right, brother. Well, I'm going to let you get back at it. So good luck for the rest of the race.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, Will Klein out front. That's pretty impressive there, Joseph.
Absolutely. He's doing a very good job so far. That would be cool to see him get a win tonight. I still feel you got a few fast drivers out there like Daniel Folkingham, Josh Roberts, Jared Darling's been fast, Sean Butler. You still got some fast drivers out here, but if Will Klein could get a win tonight, that would be good for him. Yeah.
Well, John Berry coming back off the pit road, still driving a modified, though. That car's really tore up bad.
Yeah, it is.
No thanks to Joseph. I'm kidding.
But I mean, hey, he got the better end of it than I did. At least I hit him in the back, and I nailed him in the front, which does most of the damage. So he got out of that better, but. And I did apologize to him for getting into him, though. He could have. I mean, he hit the front pretty good too, but.
Well, what happened to Tommy Gossett?
I don't know.
He left.
Hey, that means free spot for me.
He is 17 laps down, and he did show he did take his car behind the wall. I don't know when that happened, but I'm seeing that.
Yeah, what's weird? Huh. Yeah, I just now noticed it, that he left.
I did too when you mentioned it. So, I mean, I've got the iRacing. I mean, you know, where I'm not streaming, I have the iRacing chat box up so I can see what's going on. But I never noticed that it showed that until you mentioned it. So I was like, well, okay. So,
all right. Well, Joseph, you want to get him going?
Yeah, I guess, like I said, it wasn't my plan to do this tonight, but I'm cool with it, you know.
Well, as long as while you're waiting for your car to get fixed, you know.
Yeah,
what the heck?
might as well just sit around and hang with you guys, that's for sure. All right, so let me just see what the top 10's like right now. Will Klein, the race leader, with Daniel Falkingham second, Josh Robbins third, Keen Jones fourth, and Tony Hilburns will round out the top 5. We're gonna get back on the restart with lap 69. And 56 laps to go, or 57 laps to go, I'm sorry, this time by. Pace car is off. And the green flag's back in the air, and Will Klein is going to take off.
Green flag.
Good start.
Yeah, very good start.
I'm telling you what, Josh Robin is trying his hardest to get around Falkingham.
Yeah. That's a tough customer to get around, though. You just don't get around Falkingham. But wow, he did it right there.
Man.
I think Josh Hall might be listening in. He's like, I'll show you tough customer.
Yep. How about Tony?
He's going for the lead now.
Yeah, I don't think he's done yet.
Oh, he's pushing up a little bit. Oh.
Contact. Almost contact.
Wow, he did an amazing job keeping that from getting any worse.
Oh, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose in positions. Jared Darling.
Wow, Jared took advantage of that with a very gutsy move.
Wow, it was like he had about 10 more horsepower.
And I think 10 more brain cells too. I would have never went down that far and done that to try to get up. Man, that guy's got some guts. I tell you, he's ready to get up here and get the win.
Wow, he just drove it around
Falkingham.
Good Lord.
This is the hauler. Call a warning car to the hauler.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, bring it in because we're going to strip every nut and bolt off of that.
we got to throw some jokes over here from time to time, folks.
That's all right. We got to have a little fun, you know.
And Sean Butler's on the back bumper of the 12 car there. Spencer Owens, he's looking to get around these guys.
Yeah, he just got around Josh Patterson. It might be a little tougher to get around. Oh, Spencer Owens, he's going to have to go below the yellow line. 3 wide, oh my God. Whew. Oh my God. And he's going to clear him. Spencer just lets him go.
But I tell you, Sean Butler stuck to his guns on that one, and he just stuck it down low, went 3 wide, and he got it to work out in his favor there. Wow, amazing driving from Sean.
Yeah, that was right there. All 3 of them guys right there. Yeah. Keaton Jones, Spencer Owens, they all 3 did an amazing job on that.
Now, Spencer's had an amazing run tonight so far, too, so hopefully he can keep it up and get a good finish.
Yeah, started 26th, running in 7th. How about Nathan Dunas now up to 9th place, and he was way in the back for a while.
Yeah, he has dropped to the back. He was in an incident there, Rudy, with the 3 car, I believe it was. Yeah, Aaron Brown, when he come down across and Nathan's worked his, self back up to, top 10 from that wreck. So he's doing a great job. Yep.
And Aaron Smith coming from 22nd. He was the first one to not take a qualifying time.
Yeah.
And I was concerned at the beginning of the race about him that he was not going to get himself to the front in time. But here he is, top 10.
Yeah.
Second in points. He's got to have a good run here tonight. He can't let Falkingham just keep extending that lead out, No. Because he'll never get him.
No.
Well, we still got a lot of races to go. We're only about halfway through the regular season, so. But, well, Jared Darling's taking a look here. I smell food cooking. I don't know, somebody's cooking something out in the kitchen. Smells good, whatever it is.
We're going to go get him some food. Me and Joseph can hold down the fort while you...
I haven't eaten much today, I can tell you that. Well, here goes Sean Butler by Josh Robin.
Yeah.
So he's back up to 4th. Josh goes back to 5th. Still a great run for Josh Robin, though.
Yes.
I'm super impressed with him.
I'm really impressed with Spencer Owens. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen him running this good. So, I mean, him having a top 10, run here tonight, that's great for him.
Yeah, it started almost dead last. Man, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, I still can't understand what happened to Tommy Gossett. Gosh,
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm looking back through TeamSpeak here. I wanted to see maybe if he fell out or something, but no, I don't see anything.
Was he ever in TeamSpeak? Because I don't even see his name here.
Yeah, he was in here.
Okay.
He was in here because we talked to him before the race, didn't we, Joseph?
Okay.
Yeah.
I found his name here where it says disconnected, leaving, timestamp 1947. So that was back around
about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, about 20 minutes ago, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't understand that because he was all pumped up for this race, I think.
Yeah.
Man, he was ready to rock it out, Elijah Gracia, 11th place after starting 3rd. Having a little fun there racing with Aaron Smith, I think.
Yeah.
Those two like to race each other hard.
Oh, of course, yeah. When you see those two racing over here the past couple of weeks, every time they get around one another, they're racing each other pretty hard.
Yep.
But a driver we ain't talked much about tonight, Rudy, is Tyrell Baker, TCB.
Yep.
It kind of seems like he, the past couple of weeks, he's had a top 10 car, but it seems like tonight he's kind of just fathomed out here in the, bottom half of the, top 10 here, kind of around top 20. He's just been running around 15th, 17th place all night. He really hasn't been able to really find that speed that he needs to get up to the top 10 tonight.
Well, I think a lot of it, I'm just going to kind of speak this out here, and it's just my opinion, okay? But I think some guys have the knack for learning tracks really quick, and some of them,
of course,
can drive the heck out of a track like this here, and other guys can't, And this might just be Terrell's, this is not in his wheelhouse right here.
Exactly.
This track is a very difficult track.
Oh, it is, yeah. And your explanation of that, spot on. I couldn't have said it better myself. So,
Jarrett Liebert just drove right on by him, so Jarrett goes back into 16th.
Yes, sir.
And he's got a little bit of damage in the back, and boy, a little bump draft to go on there with Terrell Baker.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, very, very careful there, Terrell. Okay, but I think he was just kind of playing with him there a little bit.
I think he was, yeah. Well, what happened to Chuck Sweeting? He's back here in 22nd now.
Yeah, he was running really well.
Yeah.
He'll get back up there. Looks like he's battling pretty hard here with Liam Sheen.
All right, gentlemen, I'm heading back on the track, trying to salvage any points I can get.
Good luck, Joseph. All right, this is still a good battle here between Will Klein and Jared Darling. Joseph, he's coming back off the pit road here. Let's see. Looks like he's got the car pretty fixed up.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Because when he crashed, that whole front clip wasn't on there.
Yeah.
We got a caution.
Oh, we got a caution. Who is it?
Oh, the 52 car of Liam Sheen and the 26 of Chuck Sweeting.
Oh, yeah. I just caught it right there. Oh, my gosh. Let's go back and check it out here.
We were just talking about these two.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It looks like. Oh, my. I mean, I'm the commentator here. I'm just seeing what I'm seeing. It looks like maybe the 52 of Liam Sheen didn't like something that Chuck done, because it looks like he just blatantly turned the wheel right and slammed into him.
Oh, my.
They were going down the back straightaway.
Oh, whoa. Or maybe it was the other way around.
Could have been, yeah. I'm seeing that now after looking at a different view here.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm gonna ride on board here with Chuck Sweeting.
Yeah, let's do that.
And Chuck literally turned his wheel right into the guy.
He did, yeah. Actually, when I saw it first, Rudy, the camera view I was looking at, I'm apologizing to the 52 because it looked like it was him that went that way, but no, it was Chuck.
Wow.
And right after that, Chuck did take his car behind the wall.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I don't know really what was going on there, but
Yeah,
that is the cause of the caution.
Yep. So, Jared Darling on pit road, and he's going to be, he might not be first out. Will Klein beat him to the line.
Will Klein, yeah.
As long as Will didn't get a speeding penalty right there. Oh, man. Well, the guy I wanted to talk to was Josh Patterson, if he's in here.
Well, let me see if I can find him for you. He is, yep. Here he comes.
Josh Patterson, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy. What's up?
Not much. Well, Josh, at the beginning of the race, you were starting up front there, and you got right up to second place, and then it was like something happened, and you drifted backwards. What happened?
I'm just not as great on used tires. I think I used up my tires a little bit too much, dropped back, but back up here, and I think 6th, so looking to get it back at it with these new tires.
Okay, well, I mean, it's been some good racing out there today. I mean, very tough competition. What do you think?
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun, a lot of side-by-side battles with people. I was right next to Keaton on the right when that caution came out. Caught me off guard a little bit a couple laps, or a bunch of laps ago when I pit right before the yellow flag, caught a call lap down, but back up now, hoping to have some great racing with these leaders.
Well, great pit stop, man. That was really smoking fast. So, all right, well, Josh, we'll let you go. Stay focused on that and get that podium finish.
All right, thanks, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, man. Yeah, well, now we know what happened.
Yeah.
Well, Joseph's going to get one of his laps back, but he is 45 laps down. He had just was coming off pit road when that caution come out.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, let's take a look at the cautions here. And because one we're counting as a stage caution, but it was still a caution. So technically they have had 5 real cautions here.
Yeah, because that was actually, an instance where the caution come out, but it come out too close to the stage.
Right.
So they just went ahead and counted. So that technically was a caution for a crash. But you will technically count that one. So, yeah.
All right. Well, interesting. We'll see if they need a good long green flag run here.
They do.
And I think as difficult as it is to race, and as hard as these guys are running right now, the competition up here in the front is really stacked up. I mean, these are heavy hitters up here. The top 6 are really heavy hitters. I mean, I'm not counting anybody else. Josh Robin, Aaron Smith, Spencer Owens, Elijah Gracia, Femi Olat now back in 11th. They're still, the top 10 is pretty stacked up.
It is.
All right, we're about to go back green. Going to be restarting on lap 87 here, folks.
Yep.
So not many laps to go.
Nope.
Well, we got about 39 laps to go right now.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, be 39 to go when they get the green. All right, Will Klein, Jared Darling kind of laying back just a little. Pace car's in. Jared trying to maybe get that run here. And he's not going to get Will Klein. He held him just long enough. When you see Jared Darling come right down the hill in front of...
Wow.
In front of Sean Butler right there, because he's seen Sean coming.
Yeah.
Butler, oh my gosh, are they going to make it 3 wide? No, but we got a spin back there.
Yeah, we do. And it's a caution.
Noah Lewis going around.
Lewis, yeah.
Oh my! I don't think
Good news is he missed all the traffic.
Yeah, that is good news.
Nobody hit him, but I don't know what caused him to crash. Oh, there was contact, I think. Oh, yes, the 92 car of Tony Hilbrand's got into him.
Oh, whoopsie. Yeah, this was going into turn 1, too. I mean...
Yeah, turns 1 and 2 is where it happened, yeah.
Okay, well, Terrell Baker... Oh, you know what? He come up in... Yeah, Tony come right up into him. Whoa, man. Well, they were going to go 3 wide because Terrell Baker went to the inside. Yeah, he did. He hit the wall pretty hard right there. And, you know, this is one of them tracks. It's a self-cleaning track. And they come right down the hill, and the first place they hit, inside wall. He kind of hit it a little bit flatter, though. He didn't hit it, like, directly. So I think he'll be all right. Might have knocked the toe out on that car, though. He's on pit road getting it looked after, though. Will Klein, Jared Darling, these guys staying out. No sense of coming in yet. They were just on pit road a couple laps ago, but there's another caution. 6 cautions. Man. I figured there'd be quite a few cautions here tonight. Because this track is so slick, you know.
Oh, yes.
All right, folks, well, we'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be back for more racing here. All right, folks, we're back, and we should be getting the 1 to go this time by, I do believe. Noah Lewis takes his car behind the wall, so him, Chuck Sweeting, and Tommy Gossett all out of the race. I see Tom Mercier, John Barry, they are on pit road getting damage fixed. Joseph Lombard is dead last, but at least he's out there trying. He may, let's see, I think in 3 laps here, he'll be able to pass up Tommy Gossett, so that'll put him in 27th. So, and I don't know. It depends on John Barry and Tom Mercier whether they stay out or get back out or not. Whether he may be able to pick up another position or 2. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, John. It seems like 1 and 2 seems to be the trouble spot tonight. Well, lights are out, Jeff, so get them going, brother.
All righty, will do.
We're restarting on lap 92.
All right, pace car heads back into pit road. There's the green flag back underway here at Kentucky for the Laura Cup Series. That was a good restart for Will Klein.
Yeah, I'm kind of with the fireman there. He said he'd like to see Will Klein win. Me too. I think Will's due for a win. But boy, look at this run Falkingham just got. It's time to go now. You know, Falkingham's been kind of being patient, but it's time to go now. Here he goes down in front of Jared Darling. I don't know if he'll be able to get that pass or not. He's trying. Will Klein's going to lead that lap, and Falkingham's not going to get it. Oh my gosh, he almost made contact.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to have to give here before somebody gets wrecked. I don't know, man. Falkingham's going to settle in behind Will Klein again. Boy, Sean Butler's still blinking pretty bad. I don't know what's going on there. Josh Robin, Jared Darling, these two battling. Good friends, and boy, they like to battle each other. And also Spencer Owens. Spencer bringing the Menards car from 26 to 6th. Shows you don't need to qualify to be up here racing at the end of the race. This is when it counts right here. Going to be coming to 30 to go here just shortly. And Will Klein got 32 laps under his belt. 33 when he crosses the line. Let's see. Jared Darling got 15. Femi Olatnow was up there leading earlier. Let's see. He's got 33. So Will Klein's he's tied him right now for the most laps led. What an impressive run for Will Klein. I mean, he's got this track figured out. And you heard him say clean air's the key. Clean air seems to be the key, so.
Yes, it does.
Butler closing in on Falkingham. I just don't think that he'll be able to get by him that easily. Falkingham is pretty tough to get by. I think them two are pretty close to about equal racing right there, I think, between them two. Falkingham would he loved nothing more than to get up there and lead a lap, and I think that's what he really intended to do. But then he got to thinking, he looked at the big picture, Jeff, and he said, you know, as long as I finish good, that's all that really matters. You don't have to win. You don't have to lead the lap. He did get some bonus points for finishing in the stage. But, you know, with a 79-point lead coming into tonight, he doesn't need to push it so hard and take that chance of maybe wrecking himself or a couple other guys out, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's what he's doing. He's looking at the big picture right now. Butler, though, closing in. Yep, great run for these guys. Man, I'm telling you, this has been pretty impressive. And Will Klein starting to pull away just a little bit there.
Yeah.
I think that's what he was talking about there, clean air. When you get that clean air, boy, it really makes a difference on these cars.
Yep.
Josh Patterson, this is some good battling back here now. Elijah Gracia. This pack of cars up here, Keaton Jones in the middle of this. Femi Olat goes into 6th place, so he's on his way back to the front, Jeff.
Yes, he is. And this time by, Rudy will have 25 laps to go.
They're winding it down pretty quick.
Yep.
So if guys like Femi Olat, you know, if he's going to get up there to the front, be battling with these guys, which that's what he usually does. He works at it until he's up to the front when it comes down to the end. Femi is not even in the top 20 in points. I know he doesn't race over here full time, but
No.
boy, look at this battle, man. Now, Keaton Jones, Spencer Owens, Josh Patterson, those guys were going at it right there.
Yeah.
Buckingham, he's got a mirror full of Sean Butler and Josh Robin. That's some good racing between them three. Let's go back in the back here, check on Tony Hilbrands. Now, Tony, he was running really good at the beginning of the race. And now he finds himself back in 13th. Not to worry, though. He's taking a pass here on Aaron Smith.
Oh.
Aaron got a little tight there trying to battle with Nathan Dunas. And I'm kind of surprised Jarrett Leibert's not up closer to the front, too. I mean, you know, it's winding down and it's time to go. It's past time to go, really. You know, I've said since this new build, Jeff, that, you know, it used to be before this build, 10 to go, you could, you know, come alive. Now,
yeah.
I think you need to start working at it about maybe 15 or 20 to go.
Yeah.
Because it is just so competitive now that, you know, these cars are hooked up so good that I think it does make a big difference.
I think it does.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Fireman. Yeah, he's out to a 1.3 second lead. Big lead back to second place there, Falkingham.
Yeah. And this time by, it'll be 20 to go.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I think he's right. As long as the caution doesn't come out and it stays green, I think Will's got it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure he's going to be jumping up and down in his seat for joy on that one.
Yeah, but the question is Daniel Falkingham has second because Sean Butler's looking hungry.
Yeah. He sure is.
You can just see Sean Butler giving every inch on this racetrack trying to get around Daniel.
Well, I can tell you, Sean's a big tire saver.
Yes.
And of course, I know Falkingham is too. So we could have an even match there. And like I said before, Daniel's just waiting for Sean to make that move. And then Daniel's probably going to drop the hammer. You know, he's a very competitive and very methodical racer, Daniel is. For a young man, I'll tell you, he's an excellent racer. I tried to talk him into going pro, but yeah, no luck. Oh, Butler's looking to the inside. Butler's waited long enough. I think he had 20 to go, and he says, okay, time to go now. Oh, man, they almost collided. Josh Robin sitting there watching all this saying, man, oh man, these guys. And Butler still not quite clear of them. Buckingham's keeping him right there. That is a heck of a battle right there, Jeff.
Yes, it is.
Wow, probably the best battle on the track at the moment. I don't know, man. It's pretty good. Buckingham does not want to lose that second place. And boy, some lap cars almost come into the picture there to make contact. And Joseph Lombard did get by John Barry, so Joseph's up to 26th. For all the Lombard Nation out there wanting to know where Joseph was at, well, Sean's pushing Daniel up the hill right there. Oh my gosh. Those two, I'm telling you. Josh Robin sitting right behind them. Oh my gosh. Femi Olat not far behind them, closing in. He's in the top 5. Well, we know Stefan Picot, he led 3 laps out there earlier, stayed out there with older tires, but he finds himself way back here in 18th now in the good wrench car. Terrell Baker out of the race, Noah Lewis, Chuck Sweeting. There ain't enough laps for Joseph to pick up that many positions, but I think he can pick up a couple more positions, Jeff.
Yeah, I think he can.
Yeah, there's enough laps left. He can pick up 2 more positions, I do believe. So see, never give up. Never give up. That's my motto. He spent 30 minutes on pit road, got that car fixed up, and got back out there, and man, he's going to pass Tom Mercier here in a minute. Nathan Dunas passing Josh Patterson goes into the top 10. The M&M's car. Oh, Josh Patterson comes right back on the inside. Did the crossover.
Yep.
And he got him back. Femi Olat into 4th. He passes Josh Robin, trying to pass Josh Robin. And he's going to get by Josh.
Yeah.
Like I said, coming down to the last laps, look out for Femi. He always has something up his sleeve.
He does.
He's like a magician. Oh, whoa, what the heck?
Whoa.
What the heck was that? Josh Robin just took out Femi. What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know. And we've seen some tempers flare tonight.
Wow, he just literally, drove it straight into him in the corner.
Yeah. Man, first it was Chuck Sweeting and William Sheen. Now it's Femi Olat and Josh Robin. What's going on here?
Oh no, that was really kind of odd.
Yeah.
Gosh, I didn't think he would drive like that. Man, he just...
Oh, now Femi just hit the back of Jared.
What the heck's going on with these guys?
I don't know.
Where is Jared at? Okay,
right now he's behind Sean.
Okay, I'm on Jared, but you said Femi hit the back of Jared Darling?
Yeah, he left though, so you might have to rewind it a little bit because just as soon as he did that, he left.
Oh yeah, right there. What the heck's going on with these guys?
I don't know. But that sadly gave Jared Darling some rear end damage that he did not need.
Surely not, yeah. Whoa. Well, they're coming to pit road to get it looked at. Wow, man. What the heck's going on?
I don't know.
Yeah, Femi or Jared did not need that, man. He's going for the win here.
Yeah, he
off
was.
the pit road first going to be Sean Butler.
Wow. Yeah, this caution here changes everything, Rudy, because we knew that if this wasn't happening, Will was going to have it. But now it's a whole different ball game. Sean Butler got off pit road first. Now Will's going to have to work to get around him. We know, Sean, it ain't going to be easy.
All right, well, I got Keaton Jones in here. Keaton, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Wow, tempers are flaring out there on the track. What's going on?
Well, I will say, I had a little bit out for Femi, too. He nearly fenced me coming off of 2 there, so I had to back out of it. And then, as far as I saw, going down the back stretches, he doored Josh real hard. And Josh came on the radio. He says, I ain't taking none of that. And you saw what happened there going into 1.
Oh, my gosh.
Pretty wild.
Wow. Well, what do you got to do to get the win here today?
Honestly, track position. If I was out front, I think we would have a shot. Now it's just, I think it's all out now. You know, I'm a little worried, but, you know, I hope I enjoy it. We've had a good run. Car's good. It's just really tough to pass at this track. You got to nail the corners perfect, or else you just lose so much down the backstretch, and that guy behind you could draft right on you. So we just got to make the right moves.
I think you've done an excellent job keeping yourself right up in the front here. I mean, that it's knowing that it is tougher. But now the guy that seems to have the advantage, we talked to Will Klein there earlier, the car feels excellent out there in clean air. He said it's like a world of difference in clean air. Are you experiencing a lot of aero push back in the back?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get behind somebody, and you can noticeably tell the car gets really tight. It's just all about throttle control, really.
Wow,
you can manage it. It's difficult, but you can do it. It's just, you really got to watch that throttle, and you got to nail that corner perfect if you want to, you know, save your run down the backstretch.
Well, now tires are out of the equation. It's just a matter of, you know, really putting the hammer down. Are you going to drop the hammer here? Anything you got saved? Try to pull something out of your hat?
No, it's all out now. You know, it's all take, no give.
That's right. That's right. Okay. All right. Well, we'll let you go, Keaton. Good luck out there, brother.
All right. Thank you, Rudy.
Yes, sir. All right. Very good. I'll tell you, what an excellent driver right there, Keaton Jones.
Yeah.
Excellent. He's done everything he could do to stay inside this top 5. So
he has.
All right, well, Butler and Will Klein. I don't know. I'm much as, you know, Sean's my buddy and everything, but I'm going to tell you what, Will Klein's been pretty impressive.
Yeah, he has.
And he is a good racer.
He is. I've raced around Sean, and I mean, you know, Sean's a great racer too, so I mean it's going to be really tough between these two here, and especially Daniel Falkingham. You can't count him out either. So I mean, we've got a good group of guys up front here. I think it's going to put on a good show here for this rest of the 6 laps, because when we restart here, there'll be 6 to go.
Well, get him going.
All righty, we'll do. All right, pace car heads back into pit road.
Wow, look at them bunched up.
Sean's bunching these guys up, and there's the green flag. They finally get going.
Oh, my gosh, I can't believe that. Here goes Falkingham. He's going to make it 3 wide.
That might have not been the best bet for him to do, because look at what it did.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, it's going to get tight. Oh, Falkingham
Oh, contact between Will Klein and Keaton Jones, but man, Keaton done an excellent job keeping that car under control.
Daniel Falkingham not led a lap today until right now.
Oh, Sean Butler in the wall a little bit there, coming off forward.
Man, I'll tell you what, they are driving everything they got out here right now. Keaton, you heard what Keaton said, man.
Yep.
He said it's time to go.
Yep. Well, this time by, Rudy, it'll be 5 laps to go. 5 to go.
Wow, they were stacked up.
Yes,
how about Aaron Smith? Look at this, 6th place for Aaron, and he's battling side by side with Jared Darling now.
Yeah. Jared's trying to keep him at bay, though. He's with that little bit of damage he got there from that little mishap that just happened. I think it's kind of, you know, making that car, you got some drag because of his spoiler being damaged. Yeah. But we'll see what happens.
Elijah Gracia now to the outside of Aaron Smith. Spencer Owens 8th. Stephen Hollinger 9th place for Stephen. Man, what a comeback.
Yes. Man, Luke Lafaro, we just talked about him earlier. For the whole entire portion of this race, he was mired back around 16th, 17th. Now he's in the top 10.
And him and Tony Hilbrand's, oh my gosh.
Contact a little bit there between those two.
All right, well, we got to get back up front here because I think the lead's about to change here. 4 laps to go. Coming to 3 to go this time. Oh, my gosh. Keaton Jones just about took that back bumper right off of Daniel Falkingham. Will Klein. Oh, my gosh. Will wants this win.
He does.
And I think Will probably deserved it as good as he ran earlier, but he's not in clean air now.
No, he's not.
3 to go. Well, if you got anything saved up, time to let it out. This is it.
Oh, we can see Will Klein's trying.
Oh yeah, he's like on a mission here to try to get by. I think if he could clear Keaton Jones, he might be a problem for Daniel Falkingham. But I'll tell you what, Daniel Falkingham's just going to stretch that lead out more here.
Yeah.
On that points. He's 79 points ahead of Aaron Smith coming into tonight, and this is just going to extend it more.
It will, yeah. If he wins the race, they got 2 to go.
Oh my gosh, man. I'll tell you, what a restart that was.
Yeah, I seriously thought Sean was going to take off quicker than what he did, but I think him holding those guys back's what hurt him to be back here in 4th place.
Sure did. That showed it right there.
Yeah.
Falkingham, Keaton Jones, 1 to go at the line, folks. Look at this, a little bump drafting going on. Keaton Jones into the back of Falkingham. He's just letting them know, I'm gonna try, buddy. I'm gonna drive it into 3 hard here.
Keaton's just trying everything that car's got right now. That's all he can do. There he goes.
There he goes. Keaton to the lead, maybe. I don't know. Can he hold him off? It's coming to the line.
I don't know.
It's going to be close. I don't know. Is he going to get it?
I think it's Daniel.
Oh, I don't know who got it.
Daniel Falkingham.
Did he?
Yeah.
Holy smokes, man. What a battle right to the very inch of that. We got to go back and look at that one more time. Oh, look at it from a different angle here between them two. You see Keaton Jones. He dives it into 3 right here. This is just exactly what he needed to do. I'm going to just slow it right down here so we can see Falkingham behind a little bit, about a half a car length. He's got the outside line where he needs to be. And at the line, who's it going to be? Falkingham at the line, right there. I mean, inches. Oh my gosh, look at that. Inches.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even by a front splitter. It was inches, like you said.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Whew. What a win. That's got to be one of the closest wins I think it's been at Laura.
Yeah.
Seriously.
maybe all the leagues you've commented, I don't know.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. That was an unbelievable finish right there.
Yes, it was.
Inches. Wow. Well, we'll get these guys up here and talk to them, folks, so hang on. All right, we caught up with the winner, Daniel Falkingham. What a finish, Daniel, by inches. I mean inches at the line. Tell me about it.
Oh, man, I do not know what to say after that one. I will say I got lucky with Josh's little incident that brought out the last caution, but yeah, luckily I kind of overshot my box a little, but that put me in 3rd on the restart, which put me in good position. So, but yeah, we were in line for just. I guess everyone was trying to time the restart. It was pretty much when the green lights went out and stuff. That's when we hit it, and I just got that good of a restart. I had to put her 3 wide because I know with this packaging stuff, with all the dirty air and stuff, I really wanted to get out front, but I knew they were gonna have the pull on me as well. So yeah, so I put her 3 wide, and luckily when Will went 3 wide too, that kind of pushed Sean up the track. So I just had to send it into turn 3 to make sure I got my spot, and I did. So I was all clear, and then. kind of hold on praying after that one because I knew how much the suck was going to mean because I know Keaton was right on my bumper and stuff. By the way, shout out to Keaton. He had every right to hit me going into turn 3 because I did put a big block on him going into turn 1 because I wanted the outside lane going into turn 1 and stuff so I could pinch him down. But yeah, Keaton had every right to hit me and stuff, so props to him for racing me clean. I know. He'll probably get me back in the future, but hey, but props to him. Overall, good race. I definitely should have not won this race, but I mean, you know when they say never over till it's over.
That's right. Yeah, I think it was Will Klein's race to lose, and he just did not have the good pit stop as you did, and you know that I think that's what cost him was pit road. But and that battle, that restart was kind of funky there. You guys were so bunched up right on top of each other, and it was like Sean did not go, and he was waiting, and Jeff said it right. He thinks that's what cost Sean the race because Sean had the lead, you know, and with him stacking you guys up, you guys got the run on him, and you left him in the dust.
Yeah, I do. Actually, there's a good point I do want to make. I know why he did that because with this package and stuff, how right in the first few laps when the tires are fresh, that the draft is so strong.
Yep.
So I think what he was trying to do, because I've seen this before, I've seen in Peak as well, watching the Peak series too. But yeah, the key is you want to try to jumble up everyone on the restart so everyone is together. Because if you get way out in front, then they could get right back by you. But I feel like with a track like Kentucky, where it doesn't have as much banking, it's a mile and a half, really bumpy. I feel like you could have gotten a gap because there was times I was trying to go by Will for the lead, but he pinched me down because I just couldn't get by him. Because if the track had a little bit more banking, like 20, 25 degree banking, I probably could have gotten by him. But yeah, I could see. It's just you got to think about. Like, with this whole package and stuff, you really got to think a lot. Like, you got to think about your restarts more than we've had to do in the past. So, there's so much more strategy that comes into it, which kind of something I enjoy about these cars, too, or about this new package. But, yeah.
Well, you know, you didn't lead the most laps here tonight, and you didn't lead the lap until that last restart, so it was pretty amazing. And that battle with Keaton, man, what an amazing run right there.
Yeah.
Well, you come into tonight 79 points ahead of Aaron Smith. This is just going to extend the lead out even further.
Yeah, to be honest, I knew coming into this race I wasn't going to be that good because Kentucky is my worst track on the entire NASCAR schedule. Yep. Not only on this, but in the entire NASCAR schedule. I just never figured out any car, but like I said, I can't believe I won. I never think I'd ever win at this place, but we did. Pretty much got lucky on that one. So, again, shout out to Keaton for racing me clean. I know he had every right to hit me and stuff, but thanks for racing me clean. But yeah, that was a good finish.
All right, well, congratulations on your win, Daniel. Who else you got to thank for it?
Yes, I got to thank Joe for putting on this league. I know he got kind of wrecked out early, so kind of unfortunate he didn't get to run a lot of the race. But again, thanks to him for the league. Him and all of us, all the Norg drivers, get to come down and race. Also got to thank you and Jeff for doing the broadcast. As always, thanks to everyone who kind of got a good show at the end.
Yes, sir. It was a great show. All right, we'll go celebrate that win, Daniel, and you're going to extend that lead out even more. I'll get the points done here later on this evening or whenever we get everything done here. I'll get the points all done up. So congrats, brother. See you next week. Hey, Atlanta next week, brother.
Yeah, Atlanta I know is going to be interesting, too. We normally are loose sliding around, but it's going to be a whole different ball game. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
No. Have you even tested on Atlanta lately?
Not yet, but I feel like with the downforce might help. It might give us a little grip, but it might not.
You can flat foot it.
Yeah, I kind of figured with all the banking
for
stuff.
About 10, 12 laps, you can flat foot it. I'm serious.
But with us all being in the draft in one big pack, it's going to be way less than that. Probably not even going to be 2. So
yeah, and dirty air, not good. You know. So all right, well, we'll see you next week in Atlanta, and congrats again, Daniel.
Yep. Thanks, Rudy.
All right. You got second place there, Jeff?
Yep, I sure do. Let me, Keaton Jones, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Well, Keaton, tell us about that run you had out there tonight, man. You was coming blazing fast up through the field there on that last couple runs there.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I surprised myself. I didn't even think I was going to have that much of a run on him. And it's just, I went all out, you know. Going in, I think it was with 2 or 3 to go. I was right on his bumper going to the 1. I thought I was going to wreck him because we both almost lost it. And I figured, you know what? My last shot, might as well just send it into 3. And it stuck. and I really, really wanted to hit him, and I think we touched a little bit. It's just I wanted to race him clean because I felt that would be a better way to get the win, but this guy's won too many races. I should have pushed him up the hill. So it was really fun. Daniel's a really fun guy to race with, and this was a really good turnaround for our race because we were running maybe 7th, and then we got lucky with that caution with Femi. You know, we almost didn't start this race because we were having mechanical issues before the race even started. So, but really happy with this finish. This should put us pretty good positions point-wise. Really good day.
Yeah, well, about the last 40 laps there, you were racing around with Daniel and Will and Sean and Jared, all those guys. Tell us how it was racing with every one single of those guys there.
It was fun. I mean, there was a lot of semi-respectful racing. I mean, with this track, the way the drafting package is, and you just got to drive a little over your head, but you don't want to fence a guy, but you got to drive aggressively because you don't want to get stuck on the bottom or be put in a bad place because from what I've seen, if you got put in a bad place, you'd lose like 2 or 3 positions. I saw that a lot with Jared and Spencer. I know they tried doing something and they'd get stuck on the bottom and you would just lose positions. So I kind of just stuck it on the high side all night and ran that until the end when we all had fresh tires. But overall, for a mundane race, for the most part, we made a lot out of it and I had fun. It's tough. You got to get your car pointed and set it in the right direction.
Exactly, yeah. Well, yeah, so what's your thoughts on Atlanta next week?
I haven't had it with the package yet, but we might have to test at that. But, you know, we'll take what comes to us. That's how we go into every race. We just go in there and take what they throw at us, and we make with what we have.
I hear you on that one. Well, Keaton, kind of tell us a little bit about this next question. I mean, you know, you probably really can't give a description because you haven't, you know, been able to, you know, in the sim, you know, kind of race on the surface. But, you know, me and Rudy earlier were talking about, you know, concrete versus asphalt surfaces. And we were saying, you know, we to our, you know, opinion, we kind of felt that, you know, concrete kind of ruined Bristol. And I was kind of half and half with, you know, Dover. But, you know, with Kentucky now going asphalt, you know, which would you rather, you know, see iRacing do? Would you rather see them keep the concrete side of Kentucky or bring in the asphalt version?
It's 50-50. I think the way this track does, it makes it difficult, so it's a lot more driver-oriented, I want to say, because you got to fight the car more often. So I think it comes down to more talent. Now, if we go maybe asphalt, I'd say there might be a more enjoyment for those watching. You know, you might see more side-by-side racing. People can hold their lines probably, you know, the grip will be better, I think. But I think it's just all on perspective.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. But what's the differences, you know, between asphalt and, you know, concrete racing in general? I mean, you know, because concrete's not, you know, as dark a colored as asphalt, so it doesn't heat up as quick. So when you kind of, you know, race these concrete tracks, you don't get to a lot. So, but you race the asphalt ones more. So when you do come to a concrete track, does that kind of throw a curveball in there at you?
At first, yeah, but I've just kind of learned over time to just take it easy at first and learn how that track races and handles at first, so you don't go out there and, you know, screw yourself up.
True. All right, Keaton. Well, thanks for talking with us here, and congratulations on your second place finish tonight. Do you have anybody that you like to give thanks or shout out to before you go celebrate your finish?
Well, I'd like to thank you guys for putting on the show and broadcasting this race. Always fun to watch these races after we're done racing, and I'd like to thank my team, Trexco SimSport.
Awesome. All right, well, congratulations on your second place finish tonight, Keaton, and good luck next week in Atlanta.
All right, thank you.
All right, unfortunately, yeah.
You mind if I break in here? I keep forgetting to mention this, but I also got to thank TCB Motorsports for bringing me an awful automobile to drive, and I somehow won with it. So, yeah, thank you to him.
Okay. Very cool. All right, well, unfortunately, Will Klein left. I don't have any clue why, but he left early, so we can't talk to him. But congratulations to him on a great run here tonight. He does come out here with the most laps led, though, Jeff. He did lead 55 laps here tonight, so that's pretty amazing. So, but anyhow, congratulations to Will Klein. Good run tonight. All right, so let's get up here. We'll run down through the final results. Daniel Falkingham coming home with the win, just extending that lead out just a little bit more. Keaton Jones in second, Will Klein third, Sean Butler with a fourth place finish. His second race out, I think that's pretty decent, considering last week they ran Sonoma. That was his first race. So he finishes fourth. Jared Darling, solid run for Jared tonight. Really, I think he was one of the guys that probably could have had a win tonight. I think the guy out there to beat would have been Femi Olat, though. I mean, I think he was coming, you know. But whatever happened there, I don't know. I don't get into all that crap. Elijah Gracia will come home sixth place. Aaron Smith, second in points. Might lose that second place in points there to Keaton Jones. I'm not sure. But we'll see here after the points are done. But anyhow, Aaron Smith comes in seventh. Stephen Hollinger, eighth. Luke LaFaro, ninth. And Josh Patterson rounds out the top 10. Jeff?
Yep, Stephen Picott will finish in 11th place tonight. Aaron Brown will finish in 12th. Justin Ataconis will finish in 13th. Jarrett Liebert will finish in 14th. Spencer Owens, and he had such a strong run going for him, Rudy. And he was up there in the top 10 most of the night, but he finds himself finishing in 15th, sadly. Tony Hillbrands will finish in 16th. Nathan Dunas will finish in 17th. Taylor Benjamin will finish 18th. Liam Sheen will finish 19th. And Femi Olat will round out your top 20. Rudy?
All right, Josh Robin, 21st, Terrell Baker, 22nd, Noah Lewis, 23rd, Chuck Sweeting, 24th, Tom Mercier, 25th, Joseph Lombard with a 26th place finish. He didn't quite have enough to get by Tom Mercier for 25th. So John Berry, 27th. Sorry, trying to get through this. I got it mixed up here a little bit. But, John Berry, 27th, and Tommy Gossett rounding out the field. We don't know what happened to Tommy Gossett.
Don't know.
Something must have came up or something, and he just left. So, yeah. So, wow. All right, well, congratulations again to Daniel Falkingham with another win here in the series. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. For Laura and MaxSpeedTV, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. And thank you to you, Jeff, for helping out tonight. Don't want to forget that. So, all right, well, we'll see you next time, folks.